Have you ever made a decision and immediately started looking for reasons why you were wrong? You choose, then doubted. You moved forward, then questioned everything. And eventually, you start wondering, why can't I just trust myself? But what if the problem isn't that you're indecisive? What if your body learned that being certain wasn't safe? Have you ever noticed how exhausting it is to argue with yourself all day? One part of you says, go. Another part of you says, wait. One part says, you're ready. The other part says, what if you fail? And after enough time, you don't even know which voice is yours anymore. You just know you're tired. Tired of analyzing, tired of needing reassurance. Tired of feeling like everyone else has an answer you somehow missed. But here's a question nobody asks. When did you stop trusting yourself? Because self-trust usually doesn't disappear overnight. It gets chipped away at. One disappointment, one betrayal, one failure, one moment where you ignored your own instincts, one moment where you thought, maybe I can't trust myself. And then the brain does what it does best. It adapts. It starts trying to protect you. So instead of making a decision, you analyze. Instead of moving, you prepare. Instead of living, you monitor. And the weird thing, from the outside, it looks like you're being responsible. But inside, you're exhausted. Sometimes what looks like perfectionism is just fear wearing a nice outfit. Picture someone who has spent years being told, don't mess this up. Be careful. Think ahead. Make the right choice. Nothing wrong with being thoughtful, but imagine hearing that so many times. Your nervous system starts believing a mistake is dangerous. Failure means something about me. Getting it wrong means I lose safety. And now every decision feels like a test, a job, a relationship, a conversation, even a simple text message. And suddenly life feels like one giant exam you're always studying for. This is something ancient wisdom has wrestled with forever. The battle between fear and faith. Not faith as pretending nothing can go wrong, but faith as I can meet whatever comes. That's different. Because confidence is not knowing the outcome. Confidence is trusting yourself with the outcome. And there's a huge difference. A lot of people are waiting to feel fearless before they move. But courage was never the absence of fear. It was movement while fear was present. And this is where the shift happens. And here's the path. Stop trying to become someone who never doubts. That person doesn't exist. Start becoming someone who knows, I can handle myself. That is the foundation. Not perfect decisions, not perfect outcomes. Self-trust. Because the nervous system doesn't need a guarantee. It needs evidence. Small moments, small promises kept, small actions that tell your body, I'm here. I can handle this. I don't abandon myself anymore. That's how trust comes back. Not through a breakthrough moment, through 1,000 tiny moments where you show yourself you're safe with you. Start small. Pick one promise, not 10, just one. Maybe it's, I'll take care of my body today. I'll stop saying yes when I mean no. I'll spend 5 minutes in silence. I'll do what I said I would do. Because every time you keep your word, you rebuild a relationship with yourself, the relationship with you. So maybe the question isn't, why am I so insecure? Maybe the better question is, when did I learn I couldn't trust myself? Because that story can be rewritten. Not by pretending the past didn't happen, but by proving something new in the present. If you've been feeling lost, stuck, overwhelmed, or disconnected, stay with the series. Because we're not just trying to fix symptoms. We're rebuilding the foundation. The person you come home to every single day. You.